In a sleepy town on the edge of a dark forest stood a majestic but abandoned mansion known as the Hawthorne Mansion. The residents avoided it because for generations, eerie tales had surrounded the gloomy estate. A young journalist named Alex was intrigued by the rumors and decided to investigate the mansion's secrets. On a snowy pre-Christmas day, he ventured into the gloomy halls. The creaking of the old floorboards and the flickering of his torchlight were his only companions as he wandered through the dilapidated rooms. Suddenly, he heard a soft whisper, followed by a cold breeze that ran down his spine. His heart began to beat faster as he discovered a door that had remained hidden until now. The door creaked open, and Alex found himself in a room full of dusty old books and forgotten artifacts. Amidst the shelves, he discovered an old diary. It belonged to a young woman called Eliza Hawthorne, who had lived in the villa many years ago. The pages of the diary told of inexplicable events, eerie shadows and mysterious noises that seemed to drive her mad. The further Alex read, the more the story captivated him. Eliza described visions of past Christmases in which dark figures lurked in the shadows of the villa. One name kept cropping up: the Lonely One. A creature that could not bear the joy of humans and was in search of loneliness and despair at Christmas. Suddenly, Alex heard footsteps behind him. He wheeled around, but there was no one to be seen. The diary slipped from his trembling hands as he felt an icy cold touch on the back of his neck. An invisible presence seemed to surround him. Alex ran through the villa in a hurry, pursued by eerie noises and shadows dancing on the walls. But the more he lost himself, the more intense the darkness seemed to become. Panicked, he tried to find a way out, but the villa seemed to hold him captive. As he stood at a fragile window, he saw a figure standing in the snow outside, a man shrouded in darkness. The figure fixed him with its cold eyes and reached out a pale hand towards him. Alex felt an icy touch on his skin and lost consciousness. When Alex woke up again, he found himself in the snow outside the villa. The sun was just beginning to rise. He was still holding Eliza's diary tightly in his hand when he sat up, confused. Trembling, he leafed through the pages of the diary, but all he could see were blank, yellowed pages. The stories of Eliza Hawthorne seemed to have disappeared, as if they had never existed. Alex returned to the city, feeling as if he had entered another world and narrowly escaped the grip of the unknown. The stories of the Hawthorne Mansion and the mysterious Lonely One would haunt him for a long time to come, and he wondered whether he would ever uncover the truth behind the mansion's dark secrets. That is the end of this story. We will not find out what happens next. Is there a curse on the villa, or did Alex just have a nightmare? Anything is possible. Let your creativity run wild and write your own version in the comments.